All right, here we go. Give me 2 claps real quick. Woo! Good. Hey, listen. All right, so we're gonna start doing this every single Monday, okay? Have a little mindset training. If you don't have the right mindset, the skill set don't matter. Y'all understand that? So each Monday, as we're cranking up and ramping up here to spring ball, we gotta get our minds right.
Joining us now, the offensive coordinator for the Colorado Buffaloes, Sean Lewis. His spring ball is just around the corner. As you and I stand here, it's about 3 weeks away, roughly. You kind of chomping at the bit?
Yeah, I am. Absolutely. To get on the field, and we've been doing some lifting and running, which is much needed. But yeah, excited to do ball.
So you come into a situation like this. You're bringing a new system, right? That's got to be implemented. Right now, what does that mean? And obviously, when you get on the field, come spring ball, then it's getting real. But what's that now?
So right now, we get to give the guys a little bit of a taste, right? So we're in an 8-hour work week, and we can only spend so much of that with football right now. So, we're taking some time on Mondays to do this kind of like mindset training so that we're all on the same page. When we say things, when we say certain words, that we're thinking about them the exact same way so that there's no gray and we can go execute the right way with it. And then obviously doing all the nuances that come with the X's and O's, learning the new terminology, alignments, assignments, execution, that sort of stuff.
I think a lot of times fans think, well, coaching, they're going to teach them, okay, you run this route, and they're going to throw it here and that kind of thing. There's so much of a psychological aspect of this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you got to be Bill Belichick, and sometimes you got to be Dr. Phil, right?
Correct. Yeah, you wear many caps, right? You wear many caps, and again, just getting the guys to know and understand what winning requires, right? To establish that culture of winning that we are going to do, you have to be very, very clear in what it takes to win and kind of where those friction points are going to come and how we're going to break through those so that we can get to the other side and be great.
Has that always been an aspect of coaching, or has it become more important in the last, say, 20 years?
I think it's become more and more important as we continue to go, and I think as the generation becomes more and more informed, they want to know why. When I was playing, Coach Alvarez could just tell me, hey, here's what to do, go do it. And you said, yes, sir, and you went and you did it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying one's right or wrong, but now we have a generation of young people that we are instructed to lead that are so well informed that they want to know, well, why are we doing it this way?
Sure.
And if you don't have a great reason for why you're doing it, well, you need to reassess that.
Anytime you come to a new program, it's got to be kind of exciting because you're building something new.
Yeah.
This is unique because of where the program was. Coach Prime brings a unique characteristic to all of this, obviously. You guys are turning the roster over. I mean, this is like a new build you guys are doing right now. That's got to be exciting.
It really is, right? And that was part of the uniqueness of this opportunity, the uniqueness of the challenge, and why I kind of, gnawed at it and jumped at it, because it was one of those things that was going to be so unique amongst college football, and this very special opportunity to start with a clean slate and go.
And I know Buff fans, obviously, they've paid attention to what you did at Kent State. And so everyone's going, what's the Colorado offense? Don't spill the beans here, but can you let's give us a sense, a little taste?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a unit that's going to be disciplined, right? We got to control the controllables. And to give ourselves a chance to win offensively, we can't beat ourselves, right? We want to be physical at the line of scrimmage, and then the fans can look forward to seeing a lot of down the field vertical shots that we're going to capitalize on.
We like that.
Yep.
You hear coaches all the time talk about using the altitude to their advantage. Is that a truism?
I think so. I mean, shoot, I can't get through a workout without sucking wind myself, right? So I think that's something that could be a great home field advantage to us. Obviously, since we're training at it, we need to use it to our advantage.
Yeah. I know we got Shedeur Sanders here, obviously. He's a very talented young man. But just kind of broad strokes, or generally speaking, what do you look for in a quarterback?
I think the character component of it is huge, right? They got to be a competitor, they got to be a leader, and they got to have some smarts about them. And then their emotional IQ, I think, is something that's really critically important as well. Like, you want a guy that's not too high, not too low, that through the good times and the bad, right, that he's able to stay very, very even kill. Then from a physical standpoint, you need a guy who's accurate. You need a guy who can touch all the different spots on the field that we're going to throw to. And then again, be able to process, and how they see things. What's the pre-snap read versus post-snap reality in that, 4 to 6 seconds where I got guys that are trying to come get me, and not in a very nice way, right?
Yep.
Make good, clean decisions and be accurate with the football.
When spring practice gets underway on March, 19th, I guess is the starting date of that. Are these guys drinking out of a fire hose? Or you spoon feed them? How do you get that process?
I think right now that they're drinking out of a fire hose, right? And part of that is because of the time restrictions that we have with them and everything. But it'll slow down. But there's an initial uptake that is intense. But then they'll kind of hit a plateau where, okay, they'll kind of start seeing the light, and they'll see how this all fits together. And okay, this goes with this bucket, and this is same as this, and they'll be able to process a little bit better.
With all the new talent that's been brought in, you kind of got some new toys to play with? You feel like you're kind of getting...
Yeah, I mean, it's all new, right? I mean, just from moving the family and learning the way around, new players. Yeah, it's, there's there's not a whole lot of mornings where I'm hitting the snooze button. It's good to come to work and get to work.
Lastly here, this staff that Prime has put together.
Yeah.
It seems like, as I see you guys, it seems like there's great energy there. You like that? You got any offenses on the ball?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right, we got guys that I think it's a great combination of wisdom with youthful energy and everything in between, to where we're able to feed off one another and bounce ideas off one another. And all of our journeys have come from different paths, to where we have different perspective, right? So we can, hey, from my vantage point right now with this, here's what I see. How do we think we can do this better? And that's been really fun in the offensive staff room, taking kind of some of the things that we did, making our own here, and how this is going to come and be, our Buff version of what we're doing.
Well, you got me excited. Everybody else excited for spring ball. Can't wait.
Excellent.
I appreciate it. There's your offensive coordinator, Sean Lewis.